The anniversary cake sat bleeding red frosting onto the linen tablecloth, its single candle guttering like a dying heartbeat. I stared at the flame, then at Elena's mouth. Lips parted, breath shallow, the words still hanging between us like smoke. "I want to open the marriage," she said again, softer this time, as if volume could sand the edges off the blade. My fork slipped from my fingers and clanged against the plate. The sound ricocheted through the quiet restaurant, heads turning. Elena didn't flinch. Her green eyes, those eyes I'd watched crinkle at bad jokes for 12 years, were steady, almost pitying. The candle snuffed itself out. I laughed. A short, ugly bark that tasted like rust. "You're joking." She reached for my hand. Her palm was cool, the way it got when she lied about being fine. "I'm not. I love you, Daniel. But I'm suffocating." Suffocating. The word lodged in my throat like a fishbone. Outside the window, the river slid past, black and glossy, reflecting the string lights draped along the pier. Our reflection in the glass looked like a stranger's marriage. Her posture straight, mine already folding in on itself. I pulled my hand away. "Since when?" She hesitated. That half-beat was the first crack. "A while," she admitted. I didn't know how to say it. A while. I counted backward through the calendar in my head. The late nights she blamed on deadlines. The new perfume that smelled like someone else's skin. The way she'd started locking her phone face down. I'd noticed. I'd swallowed it all, because noticing meant admitting the ground was shifting under us. The waiter approached with the check. I waved him off without looking. "Tell me his name." Elena's fingers tightened around her wineglass. "It's not." "Tell me." She exhaled through her nose. "Marcus. From the firm." "Marcus. Of course. The associate with the shark smile and the Rolex he couldn't afford on his salary. I'd met him at the Christmas party, watched him lean too close while Elena laughed at something he whispered. I told myself it was nothing. Professional camaraderie. I was the paranoid husband. How long? My voice cracked on the second word. 4 months. 4 months. While I'd been planning this dinner, reserving the corner table with the river view, picking out the vintage Chianti she loved, rehearsing the toast I never got to give, she'd been fucking Marcus in the backseat of his Audi. The image hit me like a fist. Her head thrown back, mouth open, the same expression she made when I kissed the hollow beneath her ear. My stomach lurched. I stood so fast the chair scraped backward. "I need air." Outside, the October wind knifed through my shirt. I walked to the railing, gripping the cold metal until my knuckles blanched. Behind me, the restaurant's warmth leaked through the glass doors, but I couldn't go back in. Couldn't sit across from her and pretend the last 12 years hadn't just been torched. Elena followed. Her heels clicked closer then stopped. "Daniel. Don't." I didn't turn around. "Just don't." Silence stretched between us, thick as the fog rolling off the water. I waited for her to touch me, shoulder, arm, anything, but she didn't. That absence hurt worse than a slap. "I never meant to hurt you," she said finally. Her voice was small, almost childlike. "I thought if we opened things up, we could." "Stop." I faced her then. The porch light caught the tears on her cheeks, turning them silver. "You don't get to rewrite this. You cheated. You lied. And now you want permission." I laughed again, bitter. "That's not openness, Elena. That's cowardice." Her chin lifted, a flash of the steel I'd always loved. "You think I wanted this? To blow up everything we built? Then why?" She looked past me at the dark water. "Because I woke up one day and realized I didn't know who I was without you. And that terrified me." The confession hung there, fragile as frost. I wanted to rage, to shake her until the truth rattled out. But beneath the anger was something worse. Recognition. I'd felt it too, the slow calcification of routine. The way we'd stopped arguing because it was easier to let things slide. The nights we fell asleep back to back, pretending exhaustion was the only thing keeping us apart. I opened my mouth to speak, but my phone buzzed in my pocket. A text. Unknown number. Ask her about the hotel in Portland. My blood turned to ice. Portland. The conference she'd attended alone last month. The one where she'd come home flushed and distracted, blaming jet lag. Elena's eyes flicked to the screen. The color drained from her face. "Daniel. How many others?" My voice was barely a whisper. She shook her head, tears spilling faster now. Just Marcus. I swear. The phone buzzed again. Another text. A photo this time. Elena in a hotel robe, Marcus's arm around her waist, both of them laughing at something off camera. The timestamp was 3 weeks ago. I stared at the image until it blurred. When I looked up, Elena was crying openly, shoulders shaking. But I felt nothing. A hollow space where my heart used to be. I hired someone, I said. The words tasted like ash. After the locked phone. The perfume. I didn't want to believe it, so I paid someone to prove me wrong. Her sobs hitched. You spied on me? I protected myself. I slipped the phone back into my pocket. Happy anniversary, Elena. I walked away. She called my name once, twice, her voice breaking on the second syllable. I didn't stop. The pier stretched ahead, lights flickering like faulty memories. Behind me, the restaurant doors swung shut, muffling her cries. At the end of the dock, I stopped and looked back. Elena stood where I'd left her, small against the glow of the restaurant windows. For a moment I saw the girl I'd married, barefoot on the beach, laughing as I spun her in the surf. Then the image fractured, replaced by the woman who'd gutted me with 4 words and a smile. I pulled out my phone. The private investigator had sent one final message. There's more. Call when you're ready. I deleted the thread. Then I deleted her number. The river rushed below, black and endless, swallowing everything. I didn't cry. Not yet. But as I walked into the fog, I felt the first crack in the dam, the moment before the flood.